Hi, I'm Brendan Lance, and welcome to the channel. Basically, how this format's going to be set up is kind of like a mini podcast where it's going to be short in length, but we're going to deep dive into some of these blockbusters and get behind the scenes stuff and different secrets that we all been wanting to know. So today we're going to break down the 1986 classic blockbuster Top Gun. Opens up on an aircraft carrier. Now, this aircraft carrier is actually a real life aircraft carrier. It was the USS Enterprise. And why we want to mention that and why this is important is the things they use in this movie are actually real stuff from the Navy, right? And this is what goes into our government's investigations that you probably saw on the thumbnail, right? So they used actual F-14 squadrons. Their names were the Aardvarks and the Black Lions. So, I mean, not as cool as Maverick and Goose, right? But they were actual real names of those squadrons, right? So the Navy had a huge part to play in this movie. And they actually gave the production team 2 missiles to use in the movie, right? But the movie effects were so realistic that the Navy had launched an actual investigation to see if they used more than their allotted amount of explosives. But actually, the effects were just so well done that the Navy was just blown away. Our main man here, Tom Cruise, we know his history of loving to do his own stunts. Mission Impossible. He actually hung out of that airplane. He learned to fly a helicopter for the latest Mission Impossible. But this is where it kind of all began, was with Top Gun. So Tom Cruise actually didn't even know how to ride a motorcycle before production of this movie began. And so it's famous he rides the Kawasaki Ninja in this movie. And at the time, that was the fastest production motorcycle. And he had never even ridden a motorcycle before. And so he kind of got a crash course in a parking lot and then loved it so much. And next thing you know, he's riding motorcycles in all his movies, right? And additionally to that, he loved piloting so much from this movie, being a pilot, acting as one, that he eventually went and got his pilot's license. Fun fact about this movie is it sold 9 million soundtrack copies. And it was a humongous album on its own right, because it had the 2 huge songs, right? It had Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins, right, which is iconic, but also Take My Breath Away, which topped the charts and was a huge juggernaut that year itself. So just the soundtracks for this movie just eclipsed everything. Came from this movie is supposedly Tom Cruise invented the idea of international film premieres. So when he did his foreign press junket for Top Gun, Tom Cruise says that he was pushing the idea of premiering films starting with Top Gun in other countries. And so, he joked around with Jimmy Kimmel about this, and that other stars probably hate him now because he's the one who started this trend. And there we go. Another thing coming from Top Gun. So I hope you got a cool little facts. It's a short little podcast. We'll play around with this format, see if people like it, see if it works. But I think we're all looking forward to Top Gun 2 Maverick when it comes out. So until next time.